Hey guys, this is Dano, also known as Dano Buddy, and today I'm going to do a quick video on one of the fixes, well, I say fixes, on why your RC car can't drift. There are, of course, more reasons than this, but today I'm just going to show you about mainly gyro problem, which is EPA, endpoint adjustment. So normally when you have your first drift car, you will have this where your steering is at 100% left and right. You're not supposed to have 100% EPA unless you're playing like touring or buggy. Then yeah, I guess 100% EPA kind of makes sense. Drifting is a little different. Drifting, we kind of don't want this where if we turn past the limit, it's kind of, there's like free play, we called it, on left and right. So we want to avoid that from happening. So let me just show you how to fix it. So before we get started, to change the EPA, we have to get the gyro into calibration mode. So every time when we change our endpoint, we have to get our gyro into calibration mode. So to do that, you have to find a button, the set button for all gyros. This should work for almost every gyro except the Futaba what is it called? The Futaba 550 gyro. S550, I believe. I don't know. I'm just going to put the text on the bottom to correct myself because I'm a dumb fuck. So, press the on button here and you press this button. Hold this button down first and then you on it. And your gyro should be blinking like this. And then you should release it by then. So, that's in calibration mode. So there's a way that people will calibrate their gyro by actually just turning the wheel until to like just at the right point and then set it by there. It's very not accurate way to do it, like, because sometimes it's like you turn it and then it's enough, and then when you play it's like once more than the other, and then it's a whole shithole of mess. So the easiest way I prefer to do it is changing the endpoint from the steering itself, calibrate to there. So what I'll do is I'll just choose one. So I'm going to choose right first, and then I'll decrease it first to like maybe a safe number, like about 80, and then I'll check it, see whether is there any what if probably will set that. Yep. So I just have to make sure that it does not have any more movements. Like there's still a bit of movements, I'm gonna put it down by 2. I also prefer to do it in every even number. I try to avoid odd numbers because OCD, I guess you can say, but you're not true OCD, but you know that. So still a bit of free play. Okay. So this is pretty good. And then go the other side, probably go about the same. Oh, probably the other side, I probably set it the same as the right side first. 74. Alright, so the EPA has been set. I'm pretty happy with my steering. Now, for a how to say, kind of just to see whether is the steering turning left and right equally, since you're changing the EPA, and then like say like right now you can see it's 72 and 74. So you kind of want to know whether is it actually like the same. So what I'll do is I'll change the dual rate to like about 75, which will limit this to that. So what I'll try to do is over here just check the left and right, see whether is it like around, get a reference point, and I'll usually aim here to the screw and see if the other side is aiming to the screw also, which it is. So we are good with our EPA. Then we reset it back to we set our dual rate back to 100%. And then, yeah. So make sure, while you're doing all of that, you're still in calibration mode. So once you're done, you just turn one side, press it one time, blinks, then it should show a yellow green. I think for some other gyros it will be different, like maybe red and yellow, red orange, depending on which gyro you use. So just as long as it's from a single blinking light to a switching light, that's basically the idea. Then once you're done with one side, then you go the other side and then you press it. And it should blink a lot. Now, if you are kind of paranoid, you can just hold it until it blinks it, and then it blinks to its normal color, and you can let go, and then check whether it's your gyro working correctly. So it should be done. Your left and right should be okay. Just check left and right, and then check if the gyro is doing its work. Yeah, it's pretty much doing its work. If you're not getting that result, then you might be doing something wrong somewhere, so I suggest you to go back and then try again with the EPA and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the tip that I think that most people should actually consider to try and fix. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have nothing to say. Okay, bye.